90% was 90% was correct, aside just few trade that went negative, and that is why he always tells us that there is a need for us to always apply risk management, number one. Secondly, we should also have in mind that it's not every trade that you take that you go with profit. That when you take a particular trade and you know that you are in negative, we should not be greedy to say maybe the market will build back. There are cases where he will also come back to the group and even tell us that we should discontinue that particular trade. So I believe that if you can strictly follow instructions and do what you are told to do as a good learner or as a good student, I believe that this bull run that is coming is going to be a laughing and enjoyment and enjoying moment with us. So I'm so grateful and I'm so happy that this is one of the skills that I've been yearning and looking forward to see over time. But by the grace of God, I was added and I was so happy that I'm learning so seriously from this. I always admire you from the distance and crypto Gaffer. Though we've done businesses from the distance, though not together, but as colleagues in business in MLF industry, but being in the same group with you and then giving us instructions on what to do and following the instruction, and we are getting reasonable and also massive results. I'm so grateful that I'm happy that I'm associated with you and other individuals on the platform. Thank you very much.
All right, thank you very much, brother. I really appreciate that comment. I really appreciate that. This is encouraging. This shows us that we are not wasting our time. Thank you very much, brother, for that, for giving me your input, for deciding to stand out. He's somebody I know that uses all the trades that are being posted. All the trades that are being posted, he's testing them, he's using them, he's seeing that it is actually working. And he said, if you follow the instructions, if you are told to do, and if you do them, you will get the result. This is not magic, neither is it rocket science. I intentionally took a testimony, random testimony from nobody. We didn't plan this. I did not tell him anything. And I told you how it is. Engineer Gideon is raising his hand. Oh, wow. I think Engineer Gideon wants to say something. All right, so he raised his hand. Let me unmute. I've asked you to unmute, sir. So you can unmute.
Yeah, thank you so much, my big friend and my leader. It has been so awesome. Even like I told you some few days ago, this is a knowledge that I've been craving to get. One of my friends invited me to Futures, but it's not me the way I am receiving the training here. And in the few days that I've been here, I can tell you that I'm developing so much confidence because of the prompt response that I'm receiving from here each time I'm asking maybe for a directions. And I can tell you also that out of all the trades that I've taken here, I've gotten more than 50%. Although I blew off some money recently, but within 2-3 days, I am building it back. Because once I follow the signal that you give here, I'm so confident and it is working. I would like to continue here because this is one of the knowledge I actually want to develop. You know, thank you so very much, Abimbola. I'm grateful.
Thank you very much, sir, for staying with us, for believing in us, for seeing it. You know, basically, I looked at Nigeria as in an holistic view, and I discovered that many of us understand this online market, but many of us are confused. That is it real? Is it possible to actually make money here? Is everything in this space a scam? I'm here to tell you that trading is not a scam. If you follow the instructions, if you are consistent, if you didn't come here to get rich quickly, you will consistently build funds. So if you are following our instructions of using 5 to 3%, 6%, and you have a trading plan. For instance, me, I have a target every single day. If I hit this, my target, at the end of the month, I will hit my goal. So I have daily targets that will eventually help me hit my goal. So I have a trading plan. So I don't need to make all the profits. I have a trading plan because I want to build up some funds to get to a point. So I always say this, and I've said in my group, I say, have a trading plan and trade the plan, right? Have a plan and trade on the plan to achieve it, right? It is very important. so that not every target, not everything goes for you. If you have a plan, you have hit your daily plan, tell yourself, thank you very much, I'll wait for tomorrow. You need to understand that this game is a game of psychology, right? Make sure you master your emotions and be very logical about business and not use your emotions to think. So without wasting any much time, I don't want us to waste so much time on this call today. I want to hand over the virtual stage to my very friend and my brother, Don VIP. Our partnership has been a wonderful one, a very consistent brother. He's always consistent. If he puts his mind to something, he always does it. For these signals that comes out and we see that he's going in profit, let me tell you, it's not luck, it's not fluke. He doesn't just go and pick it. Sometimes he does not sleep. To make sure that you get the right signal. Sometimes he has to be thinking. Sometimes he tell me that, bro, I'm busy, my phone is off. A lot of things are taking his attention just to get the best and the best, right? For now, this group is free, but eventually it's going to be paid. You have to pay to access monthly subscriptions. But for now, we want to build with a set of people. We want a set of people to believe in us, to at least make money. We are not coming to impose. My plan and vision is to help a lot of people make money. If I help a lot of people, I know that I myself am going to make money. That is my goal, and that is our vision. So we want to help as much people as possible to make money. We don't want you losing money. We want you to make money so that you can pay for subscription and you can actually give testimonies to other people that it is working, right? So I'm handing over the virtual stage to my friend now, to my brother, Don VIP. Hit the stage, show them the secret, show them what only 2% of traders know, and that is giving them an advantage. Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you so much, Coach Bimbo. You know, I don't call you Abraham Lincoln, but well, it's because you're good. You're good. Well, thank you for your words. You've actually even hit the nail. Where there are some things I wanted to say, but you've touched those things already. So I will not really repeat those things. Now, today's class will be very, very interesting. It will be very interesting and to be interactive. Feel free to ask questions, okay? Feel free to ask questions. Now, I dropped a post, not just to this group, okay, to my friends, also to some other groups, showing us, or should I say, notifying us that there will be a class where I will teach you guys the secret of how to turn, I think, $500. I was able to say to $3,000 in 30 days. I think the mistake I made was $1,000. No, not $1,000, to $3,000 in 30 days, which is very, very possible. In fact, I've tried this before. I tried this method 2021. It worked for me during the bull season. And this is bear market. I tried it during bear market on 3-4 occasions. It failed. It did not work. Until I have to ask myself, why am I failing in this same strategy that helped me during bull run? Until I got the secret and I discovered it's just planning. When you plan well, you make money. When you plan anyhow, you lose anyhow. You plan well, you make money. So now it's all about everything. The secret is it's all about planning. Just like Coach Bimbo said, he has a target. Until you learn how to set a target, have a plan, you will not make money in crypto. You just be trading anyhow. What you gain today, tomorrow you lose it back. You make 5 days winning, then 1 day losing losses or losing will not be more than that 5 days winning. No, it is wrong. That's not how to trade. Okay, that is not how to trade. And like I've been saying, I keep on saying that the worst thing that will happen to a trader is for that trader to lose his or her capital. If you lose your capital, how will you not trade? How will you not start? You've lost everything. Now, only that TRB, I once ever traded. I traded at TRB, or I think I got liquidated once. Not I liquidated, it hit my stop loss. Then what did I do? I did not trade again. I just relaxed. I have to look at the trade, look at the market, look at 1 hour, 1 day, 3 days, even 1 week charts. Oh, there's manipulation in that coin. So I have to wait. But I'm sure most of us saw the return. After that day, the following day, I traded short and I got back more than what I lost. My stop loss was less than I think 80%, less than 80% loss. Then my profit was around 250%. I think so. If you minus 80% from 250%, I see how much profit. So I made more, and I made money. I have a target. I've been working on this. There's this trading plan I have. I've been using that trading plan, and I'm going to give the trading plan, although it's with Coach Bimbo already. So only those, I don't know who is going to, like, first or 5 lucky persons will have that trading plan. You can go through the plan. So I will explain. That's why I told us, come with Biro and a jotter, maybe a pen and a jotter, so that you learn. You just design this trading plan to help you. Forget the fact that I say $500. If you have $20, $50, $100 as your capital, apply it's just the same trading plan. The reason why I have to use $500 is for clarity, security, to be easier in terms of making some calculations. In the plan, I did some little calculations and all that. It will help. It's very simple. Okay, you don't need to be a mathematician to really and know how to do this, just a basic arithmetic, then you know it. So the trading plan is with Coach Bimbo. Is going to give it, maybe drop it in the group. Okay, those of us that are not in the group, I don't know how you're going to get it. Okay, maybe Coach Bimbo will drop the group link. So you join the group to get the trading plan. So, but before going to the trading plan, I think I've discovered so many problems most of the traders, most of us are having in the group, and it's the stop loss, the take profit. Most of us don't know how to apply it. I'm going to be dropping two strategies here. One of the strategies is my trading plan. That one is gone. I will drop it. I will explain it. Then how to trade, how to be an effective trader. Now, imagine that most of us traded that TRB, but I know a lot of people traded and they lost. They lost huge, probably because of greed. Understand? And because if you are trading that point and you lost, maybe you close that trade, or maybe you think to stop loss at 50% and you relax and you didn't enter, you make profit maybe the following day. But most of us kept on doing what they call try and error, because it got you liquidated, you entered again, you are just jumping into the trade. Come on, learn to control yourself. Most of these things, I think I dropped one or two of these things in that trading plan too. Learn how to control yourself. Don't trade what they call revenge trade. Don't carry revenge trade to crypto. If you use that revenge trade, you will lose your capital. My capital is still there. If I lose, it doesn't affect my capital, and I make sure I get back the money. Most of us want to trade 5 times in a day. Trading is not like that. It's because you don't design, you don't do analysis. If you're doing analysis, you discover that you need time to rest, you need time to sleep. And so sometimes I trade 2 or 3 times in a day. Yet I might drop signal and not follow that signal. I will not trade 2, 3 times. I have a plan. I have a target. I know what I'm following. Sometimes a day trade can actually, if you have a trading plan, you can trade a particular coin in that day and to cover 4 days trading plan. So forget the list. When I say $500 to $3,000 in 30 days, it's just the list. That means it's possible you make up to $6,000 with $500, $10,000 with $500, because a particular coin can give you one day profit, and maybe 5 days profit. So all of this, and I'll talk about the trading plan later, but let me talk about stop loss, strategy of stop loss. Now, I know most of us are eager to want to see me showing how to place trade. We already have videos on how to do that. Okay. But if you still find it difficult to learn how to place trade, you can just drop a chart. Then the Coach Bimbo will bring my attention to it. Then I'll just show you how to place trade. Practically, I'll show you. Now, I was able to use my system, but I have a running trade on my system. So I will not be using system to show us. I'll be using mobile phone because I have 2 Binance, one for this and whole tutorial everything. So more easier. So I'm going to use the phone to show us how to place trade. That is, if you're having issues with how to place trade, if you're having issue with when to place stop loss, how to place stop loss, there are 2 ways you can place stop loss or take profit. Either way, when entering your settings, while entering the setup, maybe your entry point using the market or the limit price, then you can apply your stop loss and take profit immediately before the trade will start running. Or once you've placed the trade, you can actually place your stop loss, take profit. Now, they are not the same thing, because when you put in, or should I say, enter your stop loss and take profit when entering the trade, you won't be able to see your estimated profit and loss. There's no way you see it until it has triggered that trade, until it opens the position for you. Then you now see what your stop loss or take profit is all about, what the expected profit or losses will be. But if you place the trade and it triggers a trade, you can manually adjust your take profit and stop loss. Then you know what you're expected to lose and what you are expected to win. So it will now help you know, okay, even if I place stop loss, something I can give you stop loss. This is your stop loss. And if you don't have enough fund and you discover this stop loss is still far, I can't lose this kind of money based on this stop loss, you can adjust the stop loss to your taste. It's not bad. Okay. Somebody was asking me, how do I get this stop loss? How did I get this stop loss? And how do I get this profit? Let me tell you, your stop loss is somebody's entry point. I want us to understand this stop loss and take profit. That's why I'm giving us on this secret now. Your stop loss is an entry point to somebody. Your target one is also somebody's stop loss and somebody's take profit. So target 1, target 2 to target 5, those targets can also be your stop loss. And I'll show you how to apply it. I will tell us how to apply. Most of us, I think we've done about 2, 3 days and 3 classes. This is the 3rd or 4th one. So you should know how to place. So I will explain that stop loss, how to remain in the trade, and how you can hit target 1, target 2, target 3 without closing your trade. Okay, somebody asked me, how do I get target 5? How do I get target 4, target 5 at the same time? You can't get it. You can either get any of those targets, then to close your position. But if you want to get the whole target, then you remove stop loss. I will explain that part later. Now, still on stop loss. Now, let's talk about how to apply stop loss properly. I give you a trade, or you get the signal. Maybe Sabimbo or Coach Bimbo drop a signal, enter this signal. I don't know if you guys can hear me. Coin and the pair, that one is the first set. Then the information, are you trading long or short? Okay, long means to buy, long is bullish, short is to sell, short is bearish. Okay, sometimes you get bearish idea from the signal we drop. Bearish idea means we are going down, bullish idea we are going up. Now once you enter, we have what they call leverage. All these things we talked about, those things. Leverage is an amplifier. It amplifies your earning and your losses, your profit and your losses. It amplifies it. Okay, so you know the kind of leverage. Sometimes I give it 20x leverage. Okay, somebody has to share screen. Okay, all right, sharing the screen. Okay, I'll do that. Okay, let me share the screen then, so I will explain. You know, it's not just about sharing this screen, it's explaining based on your question. If you ask me a question on a particular thing and you want me to share this, I'll show you how to do that. But what I'm explaining actually is what we know already, but I want to show you how to do it properly. So it should be, I'm going to share screen based on the question. If you don't understand how to place the particular thing, I will show you how to do that via video. But if you understand it, then I think we can still roll. So can you share screen? Okay, let me share the screen. Let's share screen. Let's share screen. And please, if I'm fast, somebody should tell me to slow down. Tell me to slow down. If I'm fast, I will slow down. Okay, I will slow down. I'm trying to share my screen. Okay, this Binance is for training. Okay, good. Actually, I have someone I'm training too before this class. So now let's continue. How to apply stop loss properly. Okay, now I talked about 2 ways you can apply stop loss. If you're given a signal and the stop loss and the take profit, now you enter, let's say we are to trade this OGN now short. Let's say I want to short OGN now. This is your margin mode. Okay, now difference between margin and cross and isolated, I've explained it. Which one is the best? I will tell you the truth. The both of them have their own advantages and disadvantages. Okay, take note. The both margin mode have their own advantages and disadvantages. Although for me, I'm used to cross. I love cross. So most of you prefer isolated. You can isolate it. You can isolate or you can use isolate and isolated. If you want to trade multiple coins, it's good. It will help you apportion, a margin for each of those trade. But me, I'm used to cross. Okay, and I can give you reason why I'm using cross too, if you want to know that. But I'm not going to talk about that in this class. So that's for the margin mode. Then the leverage. I can give you 20x leverage. You don't have enough fund. You want to reduce your risk management. Sorry, what they call risk management. You can reduce your leverage. If I say 20x, if you're not too greedy like me, you can use 10x. If you're greedy like me or more than me, you can use any amount of leverage that is above 20x. But mind you, when I say 10x or 20x, that means if I'm counting 100%, you should be in the same 100% too. But if you're using an amplifier, let's say a higher leverage, my 100% might be your 50% because you are using a higher leverage. So if you hit your stop loss, my stop loss might be close, you might be, all those things. That's how we go together. If I say 10x, let's use 10x so that we can tell, okay, but enter at the same time, the same percentage, how come you can now tell you, okay, why it's like this and why it's like that? So sometimes you don't go outside the instruction that is given, except if you want to trade on your own. Sometimes you can do it. But when you have any issue, for us to resolve that issue, we have to be on the same pace. So if you are trading using another different leverage, I won't be able to calculate the reason why you lost this trade and all that. So, but it's not bad. You can reduce your losses too, okay, by reducing your leverage. Now, then okay, in the premium class, I'll talk about edging. Okay, edging, how to edge a trade. You might be trading one same coin, but you open 2 different positions for it. You might be trading long and short for one particular asset. It's possible. Like this OGN, I can be trading long, and at the same time, I can be trading short too. But I'll show you there's a strategy on how to do that. I won't talk about the edging in this class. It's going to be for the premium members. So then the limit entry now, when you have a signal and there's a price, an entry price, maybe enter between $1 to $3. This is where you do that. You make use of the limit order. Okay, what I'm touching is the limit order. But if this order is set to market order, you cannot put in price. So it's going to pick any of the order, either from this one I'm touching, this current one, or among this red. The red to this are market price. Okay, it will pick or trigger a position using any of this price, either the market price, that is this market price, or any of these open order here. That's how it's going to trigger your open position. But if you have to enter within a particular range, let's say using a setup, the market has not reached that price, but want to enter it before.
Sorry to interrupt, Don Vip. I don't know if this explanation, can we do it with a live maybe signal that you just paste in the? Should I paste any signal in the box that's still going?
Okay. Already let's look for a signal.
Yeah, you just paste it in the
Oh,
box so that it will help somebody that's just coming now. Okay, I don't know what to do. I'm entering, I want to go to futures. Then you just put it, okay, see the signal, copy this, copy that, please. Because I think I'm
okay,
getting
let's try the REN. I think there's one signal, the REN. Is it REN, Abi? Yes,
yeah,
REN. Somebody should check in the group.
yes, REN is still, it has not yet taken off. So I cannot.
Okay, now. Please just tell me the opening position for the REN,
Okay.
the entry price. The
Okay.
entry price. Give me the entry price, the range.
I'm doing that right away. It was yesterday, I think. So REN was a bearish idea, meaning it was
Okay,
sell.
bearish idea. Okay, that is sell. Okay, that is sell. For bearish idea, we're using sell. We're not using buy. We're using sell. Okay, what next? The entry price.
I also want to post in the chat box to help everybody carry us along.
Okay, because I'm not actually looking at it now. So I want somebody to call to give me the information why I enter it instead of going to the group to pick and coming back.
Okay, so I want someone else to be someone that's following to carry on. I'm not going to be saying this. So the people that ask questions, someone like the person that says share screen, please read out
Yes, tell me.
Read it out for him. I've opened it. It's also in the chat now. Okay.
Nobody is giving me the entry price. Or let me do it myself. Since nobody is giving me the entry price, I'll do it myself. Okay. From the chat. We should have it in the chat. Sir Beams, okay, it's in the chat. Good. Now the run now, maybe probably most of us don't know how to use it. Okay. Now from the chat, the entry price is within 0.048, right? Yes, to 0.049. That's from the chat. So I'm going back to the Binance 0.048 to 0.049. Now, our entry price is at 0.048 or 0.049 within that range. That means I can enter at 0.04801 or 02 or 0.04899, but not up to 5. The maximum entry price you're seeing there is 0.049. That means if you enter anything below 0.048, below 0.048, now your setup with our setup might not correlate. Why? Because you are entering below the entry price. But if you have more advantage to those that entered below 0.048. When signal comes, most of us have this idea about signal. When signal comes, organization short, it will just be good. Chart market will always want to go up. Like I told you, this is a fight between the buyer and seller. You are shorting, somebody else is out there longing the market too. He wants to make profit, just like you want to make profit. And if the long definitely win the shorters, that's how it is. This we are probably maybe REN now, maybe this REN token happen to be a token that when you look at it, the token was actually up. Somebody will just have to want to sell, or maybe it was actually down. Now, because of one or two negative or sorry, positive news, keep buying that coin. We are seeing the chart. This thing shows a bullish candle. Maybe let's start trading long at the same time. So there's a rule. We don't just short. If I give if any, I'm not lying. Give me a wrong signal and I'll convert it to profit. Just make profit from me. That is it, because I must do my analysis and I'll enter that same signal. Premium group. I'll show you how to DCA. I was about to show us how to DCA. How to use DCA for this class, for this until you join the premium. This CRB now with DCA method, you can even make more money. So I will show me to use DCA. You don't just use the smaller amount of money. You not really. So now let's enter this trade. Now I've entered this trade. Entry price, because those entry prices are below price. So let's assume this is our entry price now. So I'm going to use this entry price, okay, because it's current and it's higher than Now,
I think
the
you
next
have to
step
close the chat box.
sir.
Close the chat box so that I can read it out for you. Okay, perfect.
Okay, good. Now, the next one is to now after entering your price, either using limit order or market price. Just use this now. This gauge, use it to adjust the cost price. As I'm adjusting this thing, if you look at this section, you see the cost in USDT. To the end, you're picking the maximum amount you have in your feature wallet. Then you just choice. Then let's say I'm picking it at somewhere here, 35 cents. Most of us might want to enter our stop loss and take profit immediately. That is when optional. The only thing I want is if I want daily trade or scalping, I don't use this stop loss take profit. I will just enter. Then once the trigger, this is the reason why I don't enter take profit stop loss. It's not like I don't do that. I've done that one or two occasions, but you're going to lose on how much you're going to make. Now, if the stop loss, how much you call the stop loss for me on this token, the stop loss?
Stop loss is 0.050833.
0.05.
0833.
Then I'll take profit. Okay, give me take profit. Now, take profit now has to do with is
Target 1, target 2, target
profit 1. Just like we have target 1, 2, 3, 4. So let's say I want to use target 4. What's target 4 take profit?
0.043168.
I take profit now. 0.0431. 168, let's say 168. Then we have the stop loss at 0.05. Now you can set this good and fine. Once you set this, then you now click on the sell short. Then it will. Sometimes you get an error message like this. Why are you getting this error message? It shows that the quantity should be larger than 104 quantity. Now the quantity of this one is 73, and from this error message, I'm supposed to use at least 104 quantity of REM, that is REM, before it will trigger position. So picking on sell or short is not picking. You have to increase the amount. So if I want to increase the quantity, that means my cost price too is going to increase to 104. Okay, let's say to price is now at 50 something cents. If I click on short now, it's going to trigger this position for me. I click on short, it has triggered. Now I have an open position now. I have an open position, and this is the open position. Now, if you look at this, it will be as if you don't have stop loss. You actually have a stop loss, but it's not showing here. It's not showing here. Normally, you're supposed to see your stop loss around here and your take profit around here, but it's not showing. Why? Because I entered the stop loss and take profit together while setting up the trade. So you can only see the stop loss and take profit when you come to open orders here. So under the open orders, you see for the rare, I seen it now. You see the stop loss and the take profit. This section is the take profit, and this is the price. 0.04316, and this side is for the stop loss. So you can view. You click on view, and you can also edit. Okay, you can view and all that. Okay, I can't edit here. I can't edit this, so I don't use this method. So I'm going to cancel the stop loss and take profit of this. Cancel. Then I manually add it. So there's no point entering stop loss or take profit when entering this. If you know that you want to enter that trade immediately, you can disable it and you manually enter it by clicking on the stop loss and take profit. I'm showing you how to use stop loss and take profit properly now. So in case you're having issues trying to set up your take profit and stop loss when entering the trade, you can use the manual method, which is this method. After picking the trade, you come to position stop loss. Today, most of us don't know the difference between position stop loss and the normal take profit stop loss. This take profit and stop loss, if you apply your trigger price here, that is your market price when you want to take profit, it will not close the trade. It's only close part of the, you will still remain in that trade, or to take some quantity, some lot size, some amount of the trade while you're still in that trade. That's what this one means. So if I want to take, let's say I want to take target 4 or target 3 and still remain in that trade without removing anything, I can put my target here. So it could be stop loss, target here. I get it now. My target at 0.043. That's target 4. Once it hits target 4, this is what I'm expected to win, 0.049. Sorry, 0.059. That is what I'm expected to get. But because I don't want to close the trade, I want to get target 5. I will now reduce the quantity. Let's say at target 4 now, I will take 57%. Okay, 50%. I see it now 50% one on take. That means I will end up taking 29%. I will still be in that trade. I see it now until hit target 5. So target 5 will now be my ultimate stop and take profit. You can come here and put target 5. Let's say target 5 is around 0.034 or so. I see it now. At target 5, I will not get 1.61. But based on target 4, I don't want to close the trade. I still want to get target 5. You can put target 5 take profit here or target 4 take profit here. Then you reduce the quantity. Don't use of use, or that means there's nothing, you're not going to get anything on target 5. So you can get 50% of the trade at target 4. Then when you get to target 5, you get the last one. This position take profit will not close your trade, but this one won't close your trade. Position take profit will close your trade completely. Now, but if you've taken profit at 50% here, that is 29 cents. If you get to this particular price, you're not going to get exactly 1.6 because you've taken some quantity. So maybe what you get will be, you divide this into 2, you get maybe around maybe 90 something cents is what you get at the end because you've taken part already. So that's what this 2. So this one can work as stop loss. Let's say maybe like that TRB we are trading now, I give us a stop loss, for example, now. And when you get to, you can put your first stop loss here. If it triggers, if you take to close some part of that trade while you're still in that trade, it will just reduce your loss a bit. You are still in that trade. If it keeps going up, you still lose. That only works for, sorry, I enjoy this more when I'm using, okay? So use it more on take profit and not on stop loss. Then you want to apply stop loss, use this section for stop loss to close that trade. And once you're on little losses, please relax your mind. Like I used to say, relax your mind. Don't be in a haste. Don't say, I want to revenge. I get it. You revenge, you might end up not getting anything. To stop loss. Now, can you guys hear me?
Yes.
Okay. Sorry. Got distracted. Now, based on the stop loss and take profit now, I'm still on that stop loss and take profit. Take note. Now, I said your stop loss is somebody's entry point. Your take profit is also somebody's entry point and somebody's stop loss. Now, this is how to apply stop loss. If I'm trading, if you guys look at my trade very well, you see now I was saying something. Your stop loss might be somebody's entry point and whatever it is. Now let me show you how to remain in a trade. If your target is at target 4, how to stay or stick to that to get to target 4. This is what you do. Okay, how to stick to a trade till you get all the target. This is what you do. Now there's a take profit. Take it 1, 2, 3, 4. What's your take profit? If your take profit is at target 4, now don't put that, means you're not going to put take profit. Okay, when you don't need to put in what take profit, just place your stop loss. So if the trade hits target 1, you see immediately, because by the time you set your take profit here, once it hits, see anything I hit your stop loss, if the market hits your stop loss or take profit, you are out of the trade. But because you don't want to be out of the trade, then what will you do? You don't put that, you don't put take profit. Rather, what you do is use stop loss as take profit. Now, this is where most of us are losing. Sometimes you get 50, let's say 100%, but because you're eyeing, let's say you're eyeing in target 5 and you're in target 3. Now the thing I get to target 4, but because you did not apply stop loss or take profit when necessary, the market might just reverse back to your entry point. You now start regretting, I would have taken profit at target 3, target 4. If I had known this market would have reversed. I know this has happened to many of us. Am I lying? You are in a trade, they're seeing profit, but because you didn't close, the thing I went back to the entry point. You've experienced this before, right? At least 1 or 2 persons must have experienced this before. And you'll be like, I regret not taking profit. Has anybody experienced something like that before? Hello? This is interactive section. Let's talk.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
We've experienced it before. Why? And you now be regretting, I would have taken profit. Now, this is what to do next time whenever you're trading. Once you've hit target 1, target 2, or so, and the next one is target 3, because sometimes you might not even get target 3, 4, and the rest. market will flip based on news or fundamental, or maybe they want to liquidate whatever that's still on the trade. What it is, at every point you get target, adjust your stop loss, not take profit. Your stop loss is at, when you entering a trade before, your stop loss is not at your entry point, it's above your entry, because the market might flip. Why we adjust stop loss above your entry in case the market goes that direction, but because if you still go that, when you say short, we've looked at the trade, that crypto, maybe the person dropping signal must have looked at that and say, okay, this thing is going down. Now, but because you enter the trade, it's possible the market flips up, start going up, but that doesn't mean to not go down. It will go down, but you might not, maybe not within 1 hour, not within 2 hours, maybe not even within 4 hours. Are you getting it now? But that direction is down. Now, that trade is trying to liquidate a lot of people. The longers have stronger hand. Now, we'll now place stop loss so you don't lose more. That's what it means. So you don't lose more. Once you hit that stop loss, relax. That means maybe the entry point we gave you is too low. That's what it means. The entry point, we didn't see the longer hands coming. Okay, we saw that trade and we're like, okay, this trade doesn't have momentum at that moment, no volatility. Okay, short also, even though it's going down. But because another set of people has entered, which is the longers, they will now weaken the short. And so because of that, we now place stop loss in case there is a reversal in that trade. The trade is not going in the direction, then the stop loss will now help you reduce your risk a bit. Now, once it does that, that doesn't mean you jump immediately and say, okay, maybe the market is another entry, but let me enter. You relax and watch. If you're good in technical analysis, in the group, we'll start showing you how to use candle. Yes, we'll start dropping how to read charts. If you're not good in chart, don't worry about it. How to read chart and how you can enter trade yourself too. You don't need all the old charts. Just learn candle pattern and 1 or 2 price detect. How to detect price and the rest of them. You enter. I'll show you some of those fundamental and the technical that you need to know to enter a trade on yourself, because sometimes I might not drop signal, or I might drop signal, maybe Coach Bimbo did not drop signal, so you want to trade, you can trade too. You learn. We'll teach you how to do all of these things in the premium class. Okay, now let's leave that on our side. Now, if the market reverses and hit a stop loss, you relax, give it less than an hour or so, or even the following day, you can still short if you want to, you still make something. Now, but if the market is going well your direction and it has hit target 1, let's target 2, for example. Now, what do? You don't leave your stop loss that place again, because if the market flips, you regret not taking profit at target 1, target 2, and even at your entry. Entry is even, they say, at all 9 bad pass. If you even stay in your 3 point, you're not losing anything. But because your stop loss, you left the stop loss that place, you might lose the trade back and you'll be on losses instead of profit. You see how you use your hand to get instead of making profit. So what you do is, if the market is going now, it has hit target 1, target 2, what are you expected to do? Move your stop loss from that stop loss and take it to your entry point. Are you seeing it now? In case the market flips, highest, you are not gaining, you are not losing. The only thing you are losing is just your time and the time you spend looking at your screen, and you are emotional and the rest of them, but you're not losing anything. If it has hit target 2 or 3, you cannot adjust your stop loss from entry to target 1. So your stop loss will not be at target 1. In case the market flips, at all, let's say 9 bypass, you go with target 1 profit. Are you seeing how to make money in crypto, in future trading? Even if it is small, make that money. Because we are doing scalping, we are doing more of what we do most is they will not start a swing. By November, December, you see money. In bull season, you guys will make money. I'm not just saying it. You will make money in bull run. Thank God we are starting this whole thing during bearish, so that you experience what bear market is, what traders are going. You can make money in bear market too. With good and clear signal, if you have enough money, you still make money. But if you experience all of these things in bear market and you now stick, you remain to bull run, I'm telling you, you just smile. You'll be like, so future is so sweet. There's money in future when you trade, because that November, December, like I said, that's where I'm going to drop some signals, some assets, some contracts we've seen that you will hold. What we are doing daily. We are not doing future. We call it futures, not daily. We are doing daily. We are scalping. We are just looking for, give us this day our daily bread. During bull season, you eat the old bakery. You're not going to collect, give us this day again. You eat the old bakery. There's money in future. I keep on saying it. It's sweet. Okay, it's very sweet. Now, so if you stick with us till November, December, I'm telling you, because you'll be seeing money on a daily basis or a weekly basis. So we'll hold some particular coin, maybe 1 or 2 coins. So this coin, don't sell it, hold your position till next bull run. With your $5, you can make thousands. Imagine you have thousands of dollars trading with thousands of dollars. You know how much you make? You make a lot. So don't be scared. If anybody tell you that future is so risky that you lose, it's not risky. Informed about that business, that's when you lose the money. But if you are informed, well trained, understand the risks behind it, how to manage. I'm telling you, it's sweet. There are I don't buy to hold. There are people that don't do all these things we are doing. Theirs is just futures, strictly futures. I think they are trading forex. Why there are people that only trade sports? There are people that only run on. So you choose which part you want to make money from. I make money from futures. I make money from sport. Now more people are saying, the market is still down. I'm not going to buy. Still make, why you're not buying? Why you're waiting for boosting? People are making money during bear market. So be a trader that trades during bull and bear. I'm telling you, you will not lack money in crypto. You will not lack money in crypto. So now, going back to our stop loss and take profit now. Once you hit the market hits, then adjust your stop loss closer. Let your target, your stop loss not become any of those entry points. Are you getting it? Now, if the market reverses, it's reversing. Most of is what is causing. I want us to learn how to kill greed. Now, do you know that if the market has hit target 4, and maybe your stop loss is at target 3, and the market wants to reverse, what some of us normally do is you now, instead of you to leave that stop loss there at target 3, but because you have this second thought that okay, this thing might go to target 3 and still go back to target 5, you now adjust your stop loss from target 3 to target 2 to target 1. Are you seeing it now?
Your money just go, bro.
So now, instead of you leaving that target, that stop loss at target 3, profit, but because you have this second thought that okay, this want to flip, but you still go down. Yeah, because market is like that. Market might go back to the end, come down. Market might go back to somebody's mic is on. Please mute the mic for us, please. Now, see, the market might hit target 4, then decide to want to go back to your entry point before it hits target 5. So do you want to gamble with your money? What if it hits your entry point and don't go back to target 5? You've lost your money. So if you've been adjusting your target, your stop loss from entry to target 1, target 2, target 3, and now the market is at target 4, and what you're looking for is target 5, and the market want to now start retracing back to entry point, don't adjust your stop loss from target 3, because if you adjust, you might you lose position, because once you adjust to either target 2, the market now go to target 3. You'll be like, thank God I adjusted. You now, and it's going back to target 2. You now adjust target 1, and it now got there. Then maybe there's a spike. You will just end up losing, just getting maybe target 1 or nothing instead of getting target 3. So have the plan and be disciplined. If you hit your target 3, that's your profit. Relax. That coin must still go back to that entry point, your entry point, and enter again. That means you'll be making money twice instead of you adjusting and reducing your profit. Don't be too greedy. Once it hits, relax. If you go back to the entry point again and you look at the candle, it's okay. You can trade again. Sometimes I trade the coin twice. I trade twice. So there's another thing about trading twice is not really advisable again. There's what they call position. When you enter a coin at the beginning, I'm showing us some things that tips about crypto. When you enter a trade at, let's say, we enter this coin now at what price? Okay, 0.481. This is my position. I'm holding this position. Are you seeing it now? Do you know that if after making profit, because most of us we scalp, maybe you see 100%, you now close. This coin is going down. You close at 100%, you're making profit. Then later the coin now pumped a bit. You've closed your trade. Listen, you've closed the trade now. The coin now pumped a bit, not to this price now, not to this initial entry price, maybe a bit lower than this, maybe at 4.7. You know, be like, this is another position. Let me enter again. If you enter that coin again, and that coin does not go down, that profit you've made before, it will take it, because it will go back. If because you have to set stop loss, it will go back and you end up not gaining anything. So position matters. You know that if you enter this coin now after making 50% at maybe the normal target 3, and you now enter the game because you saw the candle going up, maybe the coin wants to reverse again, you now enter. Do you know that if you enter and that can start going up again, your stop loss might be at your initial first entry point, you end up losing that profit. So why not stick, instead of closing that, why not stick to this position? See, that's why I hold position. I can stay on this trade for 2-3 days. I will hold that position, even if it's going up. Because if you close, I'm closing at loss and I'm changing position. I maintain position. Position matters. Instead of me closing at 30%, why not stay till I get my 80%? And once I get my 80%, I'm not entering that trade again until that trade goes back to position. My initial buy, that's when I will trade. If the trade doesn't go back to your initial entry position after closing it, don't go there. It will take your money. Most coin will take your money. So if it has hit your target, you close, leave it. Don't be too greedy until you go back to our entry point. Because if you go back to that entry point, like you're entering it again now, a good entry point, you might still make something, but not below your entry point, because you will lose. Okay, now I've talked about the stop loss, how to apply stop loss. Stop loss can also be your take profit too. If you know how to adjust it, how to adjust from target 1, target 2 to stop loss. Okay, and don't be too greedy. Then for the take profit, that one can be done manually. I don't set take profit on my trade most times. Okay, if I want to set take profit is when I want to sleep. Okay, I can put target 4 or 5 and go and sleep. Probably the call will hit. But if I'm awake, I watch my trade. Then because of my greed, I want to earn more. But as I'm making profit, I'm adjusting my stop loss. Stop loss will help me take profit, but I don't do take profit. The only time I apply take profit myself is when I want to sleep. When I know I'll not be monitoring the trade. That's when I do that. Okay. I think I've been able to explain the stop loss and the take profit. So what other thing again is our challenge when entering a trade? Any other question? Let's see. Let me go to the group. Somebody is asking, can we trade multiple coins with some on cross and other on isolated? Okay, many times. Okay, let me answer that question. Okay, I'm not sharing this. Let me answer that question. You can trade multiple coins. Yes, it's a good one. You can trade if you have fund. You can trade multiple coins. But if you're trading multiple, please don't use cross. You can use, if you know how to use cross very, very well, fine, it's good. But make sure you have enough fund. Because one coin might be going well, another coin will just be taking the profit because of cross. So you use isolated. Isolated is good when you trade multiple. Apportion margin to each of those coins. Apportion margin to each of those coins. It will help you. Okay, it will really, really help you. Now let me show us how to work on margin, how to service margin again. I think that is very, very important and necessary. Let's learn how to service margin. It is very, very important. Let me share my screen and show us how to use margin very, very well. Okay. Now, before then, I think I'm going to use this bonus I talked about, turning $500 into $3,000. I don't want to skip it. But if there's any other question, please, I will be checking the chat. Then I'll be answering questions. Okay, I'll be answering questions. Please, is it okay for one to use the first methodology of imputing the TP and stop loss? Because it seems easier, sir. Less complicated than the second method. It's easier, but you won't know your estimated profit and loss if you use it. It's good. Based on the signal, you don't know if your losses might be, because one will give you that losses. Your losses might be at minus 80%. That 80% might even be all your total assets. Are you seeing it now? So, but if you do it manually, you will know what you're expected to lose and what you're expected to gain. You see the two different things now. That's one thing about stop loss take profit. I like seeing what I want to lose. If it's too much, I say I cannot lose this. I'll reduce it. Oh, I can bear this loss. Then I will leave it. So that's just the difference. So you can use any of them. No problem. Okay, no problem. It's not bad. So now trailing stop loss. Okay, and this trailing stop loss, I have right on trailing stop loss. We'll talk about that in the premium group. Okay. No, sorry about that. We'll talk about that in the this thing premium group. Now, please, can you explain again method of taking profit without closing your trade? I think I've done that already. I've explained that. Yes, you can. You do it manually. Don't put take profit. Do it manually, or use the other method, the first TP and stop loss, to take part and still remain. Okay, you can do that. So now let me show us this method, this turning $500 to $3,000, because most of us actually join this group, this Zoom, because of that strategy. Okay, you just write down, if you have your pen, you can just write, or I want to just explain though. If you grab it well, fine. If you don't grab it well, you meet Coach Bimbo, he's going to give you a copy of it. Okay, I don't know how he's going to do it, whether he's going to give it free or maybe it's only those in the premium group. I don't know how Coach Bimbo is going to do it. So if you have your pen, I'll just go through this once. Now, I want to just get ready to turn your $500 into a solid $3,000 in 30 days, which is very, very possible. Okay, so we'll dive into this realistic strategy, okay, that combines thoughtful trading with risk management. Yes, now it has to do with thoughtful trading, you think, and risk management. This is just the two things there, okay? Two things inside this strategy I'm about to unleash now. Now, it's a practical thing, okay? It's a practical thing. You have a roadmap. What do I say? A roadmap? That's this strategy now. The plan. Have a plan. The roadmap. Okay. Then will now steadily grow with caution. We'll steadily grow this strategy, this trading plan, this method with caution. That means risk management will be there. Portfolio management is part of it too. You reduce all, and you remove greed. Greed will be out of it. And you also have Another thing again, you should be ready to lose, but not much. Lose less. I'd rather lose $2 than lose $10. That's how it is. Now, so let's outline a strategy, okay? Strategy that is steady, okay? That will control our growth and safeguard our capital. That's what we want to do now. A strategy that is steady, that will control the growth of your trading and at the same time safeguard your capital. That is the strategy I want to show you now. Your capital is safe. Are you seeing it now? At the same time, you're making profits. And even if there's loss, your loss will be like, you will not see the loss at the end of the whole 30 days. Okay, you will not see the loss. Now, for the risk management section now, if you have pen, I'm not going to be fast. I'll take it bit by bit so that we all follow, we all grab it. Okay. For the strategy pattern, risk management is what you do. You put $100 aside from that $500. I don't know how much you're trading with. Maybe you have $10, you have $50, you have. Let me tell people the truth. I will not beat around the bush. You want to use $10 to make $2,000. Sorry. You want to use $10 to make $2,000 because I did that before. It doesn't mean it always happens. It's possible, but the earning rate will be lower. And if you want to get high, you are taking a very high risk. It's possible. So I'm using this $500 as an example. In crypto, if you have money, don't be scared. Don't say, you will not lose. See, anybody that tells you lose money, you will not lose. If you have $20,000 in crypto, I'm telling you, I will tell you that every day without risk, like low risk, you'll be making not less than $200 every single trade, not from a single signal. Those you see gaining $5,000, I've seen it. See, when I started crypto, like future, I took future serious. I happened to join one particular group who subscribe with $2,000 per year, $5 because I've joined so many signal group and some of these things did not really help us. I end up losing money. Now I will see people posting losses of $50,000. I've seen it. Loss of $50,000, losses of $20,000, not 20,000 naira. And when they do the signal, tell okay, let's see your loss. What happened? Let's see what we, I will be the only person because maybe from Nigeria, maybe what Nigerian people I'm not seeing. I will not post screenshot of $50 loss. $100 loss. When I'm seeing it will be like I've not gotten there, but it's my money too. I feel it too. So even if you're losing $10, you feel it because it's your money. I get in. But in future you want to make money, you need money to make money in future. Don't be scared. You're not losing the money. The essence of you having a fat wallet, is to help you trade confidently without fear, without risk. Like you'll be using 2% risk. What they do when you have 2% risk? You'll be smiling. Even if you don't put stop loss, you travel and come back. It will not liquidate you because every coin you trade on future is not like shit coin. It's not like the shit coin. It's not like other coin you pick on other decks. A coin that comes to crypto, future is a project-based coin. They are project-based coin. Most of them are always project-based coin. Not every coin is allowed to trade on future trading. Yes, on future and wallet. You go to Binance, you discover that what you have in spot is more than what you have in future. That means not every coin. They are still looking at spot is just like test. Oh, okay, let's just test. But you don't just bring any coin to future. Are you getting it? If a coin, you bring a coin to future and the project has is misbehaving, maybe developer is maybe they'll take off that project, that asset, that contract away from future because people are trading it and future have expiring date too. So sometimes even with that trade that hold coin on Binance, let me tell you, from future we know the kind of coin we buy on spot and hold. If you are trading future, you will know the kind of coin to hold because project-based coin, most of you just go to Binance and pick. Look for project-based coin. You can get project-based coin that you want to hold from future. I don't need to give you signal on coin to hold on spot. You can do that on future. Yes. Now, for example, Core is a coin you trade on future. It's not on Binance, but it's on the other ecosystem. People will look at Core now, thinking that coin has done. I'm just maybe it's a signal. Go and back Core. I'm not. I'm telling you the truth. You back Core. We do. Let me not talk about all that. Okay, Pastor. Before I leave this thing, I start talking about coin to hold. Now, let's go to our trading plan. Now, I say put $100 aside outside your 500. Okay. Now, what is this? Why are we setting this $100 aside? It's for risk management. Sorry, it's for portfolio. Yes, risk management and portfolio to help you because this $100 we are putting aside now is like this is what we are ready to lose out of $500. If you have that, we'll be like, why we lose $100? That is what you can lose. I'm putting $100 as what you can lose. Don't lose more than $100. So if you have $10 in your future wallet, don't lose more than $2. What it means is even big. Don't lose more than $1.5. If you lose one, relax. Don't trade that coin. Go and look at the coin. You understand? One coin should not take $100 from you. One coin you are trading should not take $1 from you. If you have $10 worth of portfolio, one coin should take at least 50 cents. If you take 50 cents, go and relax because it's huge. If you are using $10, you think it's small. It's not. So so now put $100 aside your initial $500. Now, somebody that is trading $500 doesn't mean the person doesn't have, maybe the person has up to $2,000, $3,000 worth in his wallet, but you want to trade $500. Now, if I say trading $500, I'm talking about the margin you are putting in. I'm not talking about what you use in servicing, liquidation, maybe your total wallet. I'm talking about the margin now. You're talking about margin. If I want to trade $500 now in future now, my portfolio, my future portfolio should be nothing less than, let's say, $20K, $20,000. Oh, you think it's big? It's big. It's not small. There are people trading with $100,000. So if you have $20,000, I'm telling you, $500, your risk will be like 2 or 3%. You'll be smiling. You don't have any reason. When you don't have money, they say, "Na poor man," they say, "Akarasa."
Am I the only one having issues hearing Don Vic? Please, if you're having some issues, type in the chat box or speak.
I don't know. I don't know what this person.
Everybody.
Okay. Someone is trying to call you. Please block the person, maybe pending till when you're done with the Zoom, because the person will keep calling. I think a call is coming in and it's constantly disturbing his network. If you want to say something, please write it in the chat box so that we can unmute you, because a lot of people are joining the Zoom and they are distracting others. That is why we muted everybody. So if you want to say something, you can just type in the chat box or just raise your hand. You see the logo that shows raise your hand, or type in the chat box. Then one of the admins will ask you to unmute. I've made a couple of people admins. Don V, please, you can carry on, sir.
Okay, sir. Okay, thank you, sir. So now, based on that strategy, I'm just saying you might not get everything from what I'm saying, but Coach Bimbo is going to give you all that if you need it. Okay, I don't know on the terms you're going to get it, but it's going to give you. So now like I was saying, now you set $100. I'm just telling you how I trade. This method have been helping me. It has helped me several times, not once, and I've been using it tomorrow. It will work for you. There are some strategies you don't drop online. I think now I get the reason why traders don't drop some of these things. Do you know why? Because if you have a strategy on crypto, that's what I'm giving, what we are giving now. That's why I don't know the terms Coach Bimbo will be giving, because people don't sell strategy. They don't even just give it Friday, they sell it, and strategy is always expensive. If we are bringing this thing out, you might think maybe, yeah, it's simple, but why didn't you design the plan? Maybe some of you are using it. Fine, hold it. Because if something like it goes out, you know that one thing about crypto is we have traders, exchange, developers, owners of exchange. You know, they want to make money from this thing, so they're making money. That's what they call manipulation. You think a coin is being moved by humans and others, bots will just manipulate market, and you saw those bots are trading. I seen it now. So because bots are trading, you don't know your strategy that you've been using before. By the time you start sharing those outside, now they will not be counting. They will not be countering that. Oh, this is how they do it. We will not devise another way where the strategy will not work. That's one thing about strategy. Now, when your strategy leaks, it's not like once it leaks, the system, maybe I don't know how they program the system again, that your strategy will no longer be working for you. That's why some people don't drop some certain things. Some secret people don't drop, because once it's out, no more, everybody will not be using it, the end will not be there and all those things. So I choose to bring this out. Okay, if you want to give it out, I don't know, but me, I don't have only one strategy. That's just it. For me to bring this one out, because I have plan B to plan C to plan D. That's the truth. But I want us to make money from this strategy to help you. It will help you. Don't look at it that I don't know how you're going to get it, the stuff from him. So now you put $100 from $500. It will be like $100 is not too much. Instead of you losing $500, $100 is what you can lose, but you make more. So don't look at the $100 you're putting aside now. Okay, like I said, the $100 is being set aside for risk management. Okay, it will shield you from potential losses. That's what the $100 will do. Okay, it will shield you from potential losses. Now let's look at the winning scenario. Now day 1 to 10. If you have pen, for the 1 to 10, your starting capital is what? $100. For the 1 to 10, your starting capital should be $100. That's what you want to trade now. You are putting what? Okay, what did I say? Yes, sorry, your starting capital is $500. Sorry. Now, that's what you enter with, $500. Okay. Now, daily targets. You know, not all these ones we are doing it because we don't have money. That's why we are trading 200%, 300%. We want to gather 50%, 500% before we close the trade. There are people that don't wait. Some people just look for 5% and they're out. They are out. So it's greed, and because you don't have enough money, or maybe you want to make more, that's why have a plan. That's why plan will help you. It will help you. Do you know that you can have plan? That's the reason why I talked about the stop loss, using stop loss as a take profit first before this plan is because of this trading plan. I want you to understand how this trading plan works. So I'll be mentioning stop loss why giving us this plan. Now, like I said, they want to tell your startup capital is $500. Okay. Now your daily target in percentage is 10%. You know that 10% of $500 is $50. Yes. If you get 10%, you are using 20x or 10, whatever x you are using, 10% return, ROE, return on equity or investment is $50. That is your daily target. And you know how crypto is. Sometimes you get 20%, you get 30%, you get 40%, but your greed should not allow you. That means once it hits 50 and 10%, why are you supposed to close? You want to close that, you can close it manually, or you want to watch it now. Maybe once it goes above 10%, maybe 12 or 30%, you can put your stop loss at 10%, which is $50. At all, you must go with your daily capital. You see the essence of stop loss now. You now adjust your stop loss to your target, which is 10%. I do this. Okay. It's my boss. My boss sent me a message. So I just laughed. I saw the message and I smiled. So now your stop loss. Now once the daily target have been met at 10%, if you don't want to close it, you want to earn more, then just allow the market goes above, let it go above 10%, maybe to 12 or 30%. Then you place your stop loss now at 50, at 10%, which is at $50. In case the market flips and closes, you are done with that day. Don't allow greed allow you enter that market again. You've hit your daily target. This is discipline and consistency. You do it every day. Now, but do you know that if the market decides to still go, because there's some short signal that once you look at the chart, this one is going down, the reversal will be hard. Maybe before that comes with reverse, you would have made 200%. So it's possible that after 10%, $50, the market might still go deep to hit even 30, 40%. As it's hitting each of those 10%, 20%, put your stop loss 20%. That means you've made $100. You've seen it now. Put your stop loss at 30%. You've made $150. If you use that method, you know that on a single trade, instead of getting 10 daily target, you can even get $40 or $30. I don't want to look at what you make when the market keeps going, but at least let's work with the 10% target. You've made $50 now for day one. Now you continue doing this now for 10 days. $50 times 10 days is $500. I seen it now. $500, $50 for 10 days is $500. $500 now is 500,000 naira. It's big. But if you allow your greed to control you, you don't look for that 10, you are looking for more than 10%, or maybe you are closing your entry, from your $500, you might end up having $300 capital to reduce in one single day. You can lose that amount. Once you lose it, before you know you are touching your capital now, your capital is no longer there. Your return will not be low. But because you have a plan, but you're not following that plan, you want to use that same $300 to get $50, you want to increase your leverage, or maybe you want to stay longer in that trade, you end up losing your account. Stick to your target. Oh, you have a plan. He has a plan. He has a target. Yes, sometimes he shares me with like, see what you want. So I would like, boss, I love that your method. You can have, I like that strategy, because if you have a plan, you make money from crypto. If you don't have a plan, if you enter anyhow, well, he knows it. That's why he's using a plan. I know it. That's why I'm using. I know that I'm using a plan too. Most of what you just enter because you think now you don't have a roadmap. You should have a roadmap. Know what to earn. You know that $50 you're getting for $500, that $500 capital. You see that I don't know if you're getting something now. You will learn something from this thing now. Capital is 500. Your margin now. I seen it now. Daily target is 10%. But most of us in that group, we've seen 50%. We did not close trade. True or false? True. Let me help you and say true. It's not false. How many of us have willingly closed trade on 10%? Maybe because this entry point somehow, let me just close it for now and maybe start again. But you want to trade based on the signal. Maybe you've been seeing somebody's 500%, 10%. You are looking for 100%. Maybe because your money is small. Most of us have not closed. I'm saying the truth. Most of us have not closed trade on 10%, except maybe for one or two reasons. Not because you didn't make profit. Maybe you saw profit at 10%, you close it. I'm telling you, most of us did not. We are waiting for 50%. The only time we close at 10% is when the market has reversed. You want to go back to the beginning. So I thought you now close it. You don't have a roadmap. Are you seeing it now? So 10%, you see, that means sometimes we drop signal one target. Maybe target one might be your 10%. Stick to it. Mr. Gatu, stick to it. I'm telling you, you'll be making money than somebody that doesn't have roadmap. I'm telling you the truth. Most people are trading, they don't have roadmap. They will lose 5 days, win 1 day. They will win 5 days, lose only 1 day. 1 day will more than the 5 days winning because they don't have a roadmap. Set aside the amount you are expected to win and what you are expected to lose. It will help you. So 10% target is, people look at it that it's small. It's because your capital is small. 10% is not small. If you have $20,000 in your portfolio and you have $500, you're using $500 trade capital, I'm beating my chest. 10%, you're getting $50. I'm telling you, you'll be having at least 4 days winning day on the stretch, 4 winning days. 4 winning days. If you want to be trading every day. But sometimes I rest. If you don't want to be trading every day, you can make it maybe 3 times in a week and you rest. Any day you lose, you rest that day. Close that trade, you rest. Don't enter that day. The following day, you enter. Now, somebody asked a message now and dropped the message. He said, using that 10% to get 50%, that means you are using the whole portfolio, which is $500 to trade. Is it advisable? No, that's not what I actually mean. You know, when I said your starting capital is $500, I'm talking about the margin. Now, that means what you should have in your available. This one has nothing to do with this is your margin, what you are trading with. This $500 now is 3%. It could be 5% of the total of what you have in your portfolio. So I'm using $500 as an example. Maybe what you have is in your total, maybe what you want to do is $5. If $5 is what you want to use as your startup capital, then $5 as your startup capital now, maybe as your margin. That means you must have something in your wallet. That $5 should be 5% of maybe $500. Are you getting it now? So this 500 now is 5% of maybe a particular amount you have in your portfolio. I don't know if you're getting that, what I mean. Because you cannot use all your portfolio to trade. No, don't do that. This $500 I'm giving you is like 5% because I have a rule 2 to I use 2 to 5%. Okay, sometimes I will say 3 to 5%, 2 to 5% of your trading wallet. What you have in your future wallet is what you should trade. So this $500 is just like the 2 to 3% of what you have in your future wallet. I don't know if I'm clear now. Okay, you noted, good and fine. So that's what it means. At 10%, you are getting $50. I'm telling you, in 10 days, you've made $500 plus your capital. Now, what do you have? $1,000. Are you seeing it now? 10 days. Now, day 11 to day 20. Now, what do? Do you think you enter that $1,000? It's only a foolish person. You don't enter with your $1,000 again. I'm telling you one now because you are learning to manage risk like greed and the rest of them. At day 11 to day 20 now, what you do is your startup capital will now be what? $750 adjusted. You've adjusted it. You know, it's no longer, you've adjusted it now to $750, keeping part, which is $250. You are setting $250 aside. Are you seeing it now? Now, your daily target now, 10% of $750 is $75. You see that you've increased something now. $75 as 10%. Now, you know that why I gave you at least 10%, we all know that some of the market goes up to 20, 50, even 100%. You know what you make even at 100%? 50, okay, if you are using from the 1 to 10, if you trade 5 for 5 days and you're getting 100%, 100%, you are getting almost $500 per, you know, once in a day. So if you do 100% in 10 days, you are getting how much? So almost $5,000. So I seen it now. So, but I just put it least 10%, $50. Let's not be too greedy. Now, at the level now, you've increased your capital. Okay, your starting capital to 750. If I adjusted it, keeping 250 parts. Now, daily target 10% is $75. At 70%. You see, if you look at it very, very, you know that if I used to tell people that if I'm trading future, if you have $50,000 in your future wallet, I'm telling you 10%. You know that if you're making $100, even $50. It's okay. We are not just satisfied. If you want more, make sure your wallet is fat. If you're getting from a single trade, maybe you might even end up trading 3 coins that day and you get $30, but I don't want us to be too greedy. Trade 150. If you want to trade one, good and fine, you're taking that risk yourself. Okay. To like $50,000 because if you keep it, it's not adding anything. If you like buy for not adding anything, but if you're trading future with maybe you start to trade future with that kind of capital, let's say $5,000 and using $500 to trade, and you're getting at 10%, $50. Do you know that you are any more than even an average salary earner in a month? Some people are not even getting up to $500 in a month, and you're getting $50 every day. Every day. It's not small. In a day, in 10 days, you get $500. It's not small. 500,000 in 10 days. How many people get paid that kind of amount in Nigeria? Except you won't cancel something figure. So let's not talk about that. Now, daily target 10% is $75 for the 11 to the 20. Now, at the end of that target, that 20 days, 11 to 20, you must have raised extra $750. Sorry, yes, now 20 days, you've gotten, so plus your $750 capital, you've gotten what? $1,500. All the money you've made now is $1,500 now. That's what you have. Are you seeing it now? From the 1 to 20, you've gotten $1,500. Just between with the one you've gotten now, go to day 21 to 30. Your startup capital now becomes what? What do you use now? You use $1,500. Are you seeing it now? You use $1,500. Now, if you use $1,500 to trade at 10%, what do you get? $150 per day, per time, per single trade, 10%. Forget this thing, I'm using $400 to talk, but I don't know how much you have in your wallet. But let this trading plan help you to guide you. That's what traders are doing. Traders have planned. So you can adjust this whole thing and edit it to suit you. But make sure you set aside, because I'm talking about the winning scenario. I'm not talking about the losing scenario now. I'll talk about that one too. So now our daily target 10%, $150. $3,000 in 30 days. You've gotten it at only 10%. So 90% of Nigeria are not earning up to have the line. This is huge. Yes, it's true, sir. It is huge. It is huge. So in 30 days, you've gotten $3,000 with just 10% return. Let me tell you, I know in this guy, maybe except 1 or 2 persons, we don't have this kind of plan. Where have you seen something like maybe you might have seen, but you skipped it? You only see people drop this kind of plan. That's for the winning scenario. Okay, maybe some people will give you the stuff. I'm just tagging him. So because already I'm getting some GM, some of that. I need that plan, I'm getting it, but I'm not just giving it out. Okay, I have another strategy that will show you for premium members. Okay. Now, then let's look at the losing scenario now. Now, like I said, we set aside $100, right? Now, even seasoned traders, I want to do that seasoned trader. I'm talking about people that are very good. People don't post their losses. So traders, because people don't post their losses. And it's misleading. If I lose, I will tell you this is what I lost. You see it. I want you to know that seasoned trader experience failures too. Yes, they experience it, but not everybody. Like I said, 1 or 2 group I joined, we normally post our losses. I will see huge money. I'll be like, God, money is just $50, $100, and I'm shouting. Somebody's losing $20,000. But I'm shouting because my money it's pained. It's painful because I know I got the money. So, but I want you to know that even seasoned traders lose too. Anybody that says it teaches crypto and maybe future trader and doesn't show you losses, you should be careful. No perfection. They will not show you. Not allow their winning entice you. There's always losing. They will not show you. They won't tell you. It is. Nobody is perfect. It is short. If you like, read your technical analysis. I keep on telling people, like, come out and tell me your technical analysis. I will tell you that your technical, I can use it, I will still fail. Because if fundamental new comes, it will crush that technical. Technical will just tell you direction. Your chart, this way is supposed, it ought to go this way, normal, we know. But if, let's say, BNB9 is low, Binance, for example, Binance is very low now. This coin, let's buy, and people want to buy, and the coin is going up. No, we are expecting the coin to go up, and there's a news that CZ move fund that they've hacked Binance. That coin is supposed to go up, right, based on technical analysis. But because of that news, it will dip. Everybody will sell their Binance. What is so? Why technical? Technical has failed. I want you to know that if you are season, you will still lose because fundamental has power. Power even more than technical. I used to say with that fear fundamental analysis. Fair fundamental. If I see a signal, maybe sometimes I just pick some. There are times that I will be weak. I will not be able to, get signal. I'll go to 1 or 2 ledges, or I'll look at the signal. Okay, let me go and check the chart. I'll look at I will drop it. They will go. Those signals are actually good. Understand? I'll be like, but I want to see. You must expect. Technical is good, but future. You see, fundamental. You don't. I cannot use technical without looking at backup. I must go and do my fundamental. How far is the lookup of the what is it fully diluted? How far is the liquidity of this coin? Is it strong? I do some of those things before I drop those signals. You should know the coin you are trading. You should know about the coin. You should know. And there are what they call tradable coins on Binance. You should have at least 10 or 7 coins that you want to be trading. That these coins are like your favorite. Learn to trade. Don't be jumping from one coin to another. You don't know something. You just enter. You should like TRUB. Before now, even since I started TRUB, I want to do that coin is very volatile. It's a volatile coin. Go and check history of TRB. Manipulation is always on that coin. TRB have liquidated me several times. I've made profit from TRB too. There are some coins that don't have too much volatility. As in it now, we look at it. So there's some coins that have volatility. Normally, TRB is among those coins that have those expensive coins that have so that's a huge what do you call it market cap that kills people. Unlike other coins, that all those lower coins like big, all those that have lower market cap, those ones normally we are even expecting those ones to be volatile, but they're not volatile. But among all the top big coins, TRB is a volatile coin. TRB, ETC, Ethereum Classic, and some other ones. These are volatile coins that I'm saying it. I would trade that coin during bull season. Like I will see the TRB during November, December. I will long it. It's among the coins that I have to put it. Like I will long the life from bear to bull run. I will long it. If you don't have money, if you put $5 and you have very good position, you buy from the buy zone very, very well, and you go $5 till bull season when we enter bull run, like market start going on. You $5, I'm telling you, $5 can give you $3,000, $2,000 with 20x leverage. Because I don't know the time I have that coin, or maybe close to $2,000. Yes, that's what they call it. That's what they call future. But most of us will not be able. I will tell you, most of us will not be able to hold it, because if you see $200, $300, fear will be, this config go down $1,000, you close the loss. Somebody will be getting. So if you call it futures, but at every point, put your stop loss. Okay, put your stop loss. If you're trading, if I want to trade for long, I make sure my stop loss is far from the market. Because once you hold that buy zone position, even the market wants to reverse, it might not go to that buy zone position. So it might even, maybe you've gotten 1,000% before. I'm just giving what trading in bull season is. Once you've gotten like 1,000% before, the market might reverse to maybe to reduce 700% from 1,000. You'll not be seeing 300%, and you'll not be like, oh, I would have closed at 1,000. Don't do that. That's why we see people that call it swing. You hold your position. You know how it started now, right? The market is not going to that place, but it want to liquidate those that did not enter from buy market. It will liquidate some people that enter maybe above you. But your position, as long as your stop loss, sometimes stop loss should still be at your entry point. Maybe after you just keep it at your entry point. Before the market will take you to entry point again, you have nothing to lose. You just keep it again. Try it again. I see that how it is until it hits your maybe the all-time high. If the all-time high of that one was $150 before, you target $300 all-time high. You know how much you make? So, but before it to get there, it will liquidate some people. To go up, it will go down, it will go up, it will go down. Hold your position, because if you close your position because of fear and you want to enter again, you've lost position, the beginning position. So you now be among those that will liquidate later in case you want to flip. You see the reason why position is very, very important if you're trading for long. What you are doing, you're just doing the trading, scalping. Give us this day our daily bread. So now I've talked about the winning scenario. So for the losing scenario, now like I said, every season traders experience failures. So now here's how to deal with possible losses now based on this plan. Now your risk management. Now your safety net will be that $100 I talked about. Set aside for risk management. Make sure your overall loss do not go over that sum, no matter how it is. Your overall loss for the whole 30 days should not go over what? $100. I don't know how you're going to do it, but you do it. I do it. That means on a single trade, you are expecting to lose, expected to gain $50. Don't expect to lose $50. So it's not, because sometimes you might get 2 stretch days losing, and the remaining 5 or 6 days is winning. So, but so don't wait, because if I want to get $50, I don't see I want to lose $50 too. I'm ready to lose, let's say $10. That's what I will do. I will split $10 is what I'm ready to lose. I seen it now, or maybe $15. Then maybe by the time the following day, I might get more than 10% to cover up that losses. This future is sweet. So do you think you'll be getting 10% every day? That's the least I told you, but that means that this you get more than 10% that will cover your losses. But you should not lose more than $100. You figure it out. It's very simple. You figure it out. So you set your stop loss, you set your take profit, you know the kind of amount you want to lose. Your overall loss should not be more than that $100 you set aside for the overall sum. Then another thing again, stay calm. I'm talking about the losing scenario now. Stay calm and adapt. That means if you lose, keep your composure. That's why we're all feeling it. That's why you see, most of us till tomorrow, people have hang put, so they don't trade futures, so they don't tire. But why am I still trading future? Because I've learned some of these things since, and I comport myself. Most of us are only that TRB now. Most of you have not even till today. You are still finding it difficult to eat food. Yeah, maybe you've lost. Yes, sorry, you lost money, but I don't know what you're trading with. Maybe you don't manage your risk very well. You still find it. My mood, emotion. When you lose, stay calm. That day when I called liquidated me, I wasn't on Lado. There was no like I slept that night very well. Check the trade the following day. Okay, I had this now a good position, and I entered and I got 250%, and I lost just 80. I lost at 80 something percent minus 80 something, and I got plus 250 something percent. Is that not profit? Should I relax? I did not cry because I know I've already designed what I'm expected to lose. This is what I want. I'm ready to lose, and this is what I'm targeting to gain. I said anything, so that's how it is. You see, I didn't imagine I have fat wallet, fat wallet. At 10%, I would have gotten some. Imagine, do you know how much I would have made if I'm putting $500 and I hit 250%? At 10%, I'm getting 50. Multiply 50 by 200. It's something. I don't know how you do the calculation. It's money. So sometimes we joke with percentage. Don't look at the percentage. But sometimes don't look at even your margin, what you're getting in return. Look at the percentage. Stick to 10% at least. If 10% is give you $2, then hold it. Sometimes 50%, fine, depending. We drop all this. We're showing you okay 100% that it's possible that you get 100%, 100%, but in case it doesn't go with the little you have. Make sure you have a plan. So when you get liquidated or you know the market did not go your direction, stay calm and you adapt. Okay. If you lose, keep your composure and refrain from making snap judgment, revenge trading. Snap judgment. Let me jump again. Oh, that's it. I know you won't enter. Follow your risk management strategy and your daily goals. Are you seeing it now? If your target is 10% target, your loss should be like 5% target. Are you seeing it now? That's how it is. That's why I say you can figure, but I just give you, I've given you a clue now. Your loss should be less than the daily target. Are you seeing it now? That's how it should be. Because the following day, you make more to cover that loss again. Your earnings should not, it has nothing to do with your loss, so make sure you cover the loss again. That's just it. So make sure your overall losses do not go over this sum, that $100. Okay, I talk about the sterling count and make sure you follow your risk management strategy and your daily goal. Very, very important. Then flexibility. I talk about flexibility before I'll round up. Now, if you have a string of losses, multiple string of losses, think about lowering your daily objective. Yeah, sometimes you'll be like, this $50 is like you can reduce it. Lower your gain. You understand? Lower your objective. You can lower your objective, your expectation, what you're expecting. If you want to buy a car within 1 month, bring it down first. First of all, buy tire. So that you not because of that car you want to buy, you now lose. You can buy tire first, buy tire, buy seat, buy the body, then you join it together, you see end up having a car. Okay, so that's just it. So lower your daily objective a little bit to accommodate for possible losses while still making progress towards your 3,000 goals. Yes, if you have string of losses, even losing another thing, then you think if you're used to 20x leverage, take it to 10% leverage. Reduce your leverage 10%. Oh, maybe the $500, you look at what you have, it's okay, bring it to $400. You can reduce it because what I use $400, you still get it $3,000 because there are days you get more than 10%. But you are reducing $400 because you don't want to incur more losses. That's what it means. So I'm not saying you still stick to that 3,000 goal, but because you don't want to incur more losses, you feel that $500 is too big for you to lose so amount. Okay, reduce it so that your losses will reduce. You understand? But you get that goal. Yes, it's attainable. See have that goal. Do you know that if your goal is $3,000 and you end up getting $2,000, I'll tell you that's a B. May not get that exactly, but you get $2,500 because you lowered your objective, but you get something, and it's a plus, $2,500 instead of $3,000. It's cool. So you should keep in mind that trading cryptocurrency can result to either both gains and losses. We talk about this. No financial advice, do your research. Yes, trading this thing. It's possible that you're not getting, you get lost, so you should be prepared. That's why we have mechanism stop loss. These things will help you reduce your profit and your losses. So to achieve your financial goal, you must exercise discipline and stick to your plan of action. Design your own plan. If you don't want to design, you can use your own plan of action. Somebody says he's just coming and he or she cannot hear anything. Just give it like 5 seconds automatically, then you start hearing things. You touch the mic and some other things. Okay. Now, before I round up, now it takes effort and discipline. Yes, it takes effort and discipline to set a goal of $3,000. Okay, that effort is not easy. You need money. Okay, it's not with our $10. The $10, I'm just using this one, but you can start with whatever you have. So you need money to trade futures. $10 to get almost $1,000, almost $2,000 that year. But I tried it several times. I would just get it was failing until I got this method very, very well. It helped. But during bear market, bear market will always fluctuation. You would think the market wants to go up to liquidate you, but during bull run, we all know that this is bull run, bull season. Upward we go. Little retrace, little correction, it will go up again. Little correction, it will go up again. That's why if you enter at the bottom, those little corrections will not affect you. Your own is forward ever. So we are learning this thing now, because by the time we start what they call swing trading, normal trading, full time trading for long time, I'm telling you, you can just trade like 4 or 5 tokens and you just relax, go and be doing your normal thing, because you've invested. You can go and do with sports. You only check it and see what that's how to. I've held coin for 2 weeks, 1 month, 3 months, 6 and 4 months. Actually, the highest is 4 months I held. So you try it, you'll be seeing problem. But the end, based on your goal target, you make something tangible. So during bull season, imagine you now invest, maybe we'll not be talking about 10% this time around, because you are training for long. We won't get to December now. It's no longer 10%, except you want to be doing scalping. But if you want to leave the next goal, you'll be recording almost 20,000% from buying from the bottom to the top, to the 80H all-time high. You're getting 10,000. That's the least, maybe 10,000 to maybe, you know what they call 10,000, 20,000%. If 10% is giving you $50, multiply by 10,000%. Yes, people are making such money in future. I've seen it. Yes, I've seen it. That's why they call it futures, not today. What we've been doing is today, tomorrow, today, tomorrow. Future is future. Okay, so it takes effort and discipline to set a goal of $3,000 in 30 days with a starting budget of $500. So keep your sight set on the goal. Okay, keep your sight, set on the goal. Take what they call calculated risk, and market will change. If market doesn't change, it will just be get your daily, but because it will change, sometimes you will not get that $10, that $50 you're looking for. Maybe you get $30 and you want to flip, you close $30. Maybe instead of 10%, the market did not even get to 10%, maybe it's around 8%, 7%, still close it. It's better than not even getting anything. Still close it. So the market condition will always change. It will always change. So take a calculated risk. Don't just take anyhow risk. Because they say, okay, they say enter 20x. Look at your body. If your money is too small for 20x, use 10x. It's still risk. Calculated risk. Calculate your risk. Don't. Or maybe that's on. Maybe if there's a negative news in the market about a particular listener contract. Let's say like when what they call this other coin again. There's some coin that double, those kind of coin I would have this coin. If any negative thing happens to the contract, then if you want to trade, I will not tell you to use 10x. I will tell you use maximum. If it's 100% leverage, use it because you make money. 75% you use it. We don't need to put any. I don't put stop loss. You can make more than 10,000% in 1 or 2 days if your coin is dumping. If there's any negative news, so there are days that you can even beat that daily target as long as you keep trading. Trading is a consistent thing. It's a daily thing. Don't do it today. You rest after 1 week. If you come back, it will be like you're starting afresh. You experience. Have a jot. I jot down why did I lose this trade? I have it. If I snap it, you see, since 2021, you be like, my plan. I used to write, okay, this coin, this one I'll be trading on futures. There's some that when I was like about last year, my favorite coin, I would trade long, short, long. I was just trading only that coin. I was making little profits. So, but don't fall in love with the coin because you might even lose. So in just 15 days, you made $200. Yes, $10. Yes, trading the one money now. Yes. Okay, but this other one at $10 to $100, maybe I will discuss this one in our next class, maybe in the pre. I'll just show you for those of you that have $100, yes, you can $10 to $100 preparation for bull run. I'll discuss this in my future. Maybe when you join the class and all those things. Okay, I'll talk about that one later. This is just for the $300, and there's a strategy for this other $10 to $100 method too, which I will not discuss in no time. Okay, so but this will require thorough preparation and discipline. Okay, in trading. So I think that's all I can say about this plan. Okay, but I think I designed it in a PDF format. So we give it to those that he wants to give based on maybe the terms and conditions. I don't know. So that's that. So if you have any question based on this, you can ask. And even if you have, because of time, I even give you, maybe you see from the trading plan, you understand it's well tabled in a tabular form. So it's there. So any question? Any question? I'm not seeing any question in the chat box. And I'm still looking at this chat where somebody said 90% of Nigeria are not earning up to $500 in this huge. Okay, this is huge. Yes, it's huge. It's cool. People are making thousands of dollars in crypto, but because they have that money. So don't think, nobody should scare you. Please, nobody say that future, nobody should scare you. Future is not, it's only if you don't know it that you just carelessly enter and you don't use high leverage, you don't know what you're doing, you lose. If you know what you're doing, you know what to lose and what not to lose. Use that money. There's so most people are trading now, people are trading futures. Everybody's trading futures. I know some, in fact, 80%, now I'm talking forex traders are coming to futures, to Binance, to crypto to trade, because there's money in crypto to some of those things. Because the forex, there's manipulation and some other things. Yeah, there's manipulation of crypto too, but at least there's volatility of crypto will help you earn more. Volatility helps in crypto too. So any question? Okay, somebody asked the question. Say the $500 portfolio, where will it be in future or sports? Then $500 portfolio, where will it be in future? Okay, now let me answer the question now. Now, this $500 now I'm talking about is not your total money. You have a wallet. What you have in your wallet will be bigger than 500. This $500 is just 5% of what you should have in your future wallet. Sometimes, listen, sometimes, yes. Okay, if you don't want to have it in your future wallet because some people are scared, the market might just go and wipe it. Okay, good. Make sure you have fun in your wallet. But $500, you can even bring this $500 capital as total that you have. I see it now. $500 total that you have now. Put it inside future. Okay. You are using sports. Or you're using, yes, using sport. Now they will not want you to use the whole money you have. So that means you must have, let's say, 510, 520, so that there will be small something in your future wallet if you're using cross. Because they will not allow, or maybe they will allow you to only buy a contract of maybe 499, but there must be something that will service it, showing that service liquidity. I see it now. So now there will be liquidity, but liquidity will be total. So that means if this market eats your liquidity, you are losing $500. That means while you are trading now, your stop loss should be at 5%. Your take profit should be at 10%. So that means liquidity, you don't have any business to do with liquidity since you have stop loss helping you to hold that trade. So you can put this now. Even if you have money in your spot, that's what to do that spot. The only thing is, if maybe that's why stop loss alone has even helped you to minimize what you gain and what you lose. I seen it now. $500 is what you're trading with. There may not be anything to service the trade, but you know that inside of $500, that is where you put stop loss on $50 and stop loss on maybe 5%, which is $25. So the market is going to, you know what to take, because the higher your margin, the rate, when you have $500, this thing, 1% of $500 is like $10. You understand? Is it $10 or maybe around $2 or so? Also, either $2. I don't know. I don't want to do the calculation somehow. Maybe $2.5 or so. Yes, 2.5 or so is what you get at 1%. If I'm not mistaken. Then now at 2% you lose. So because you're using that, which you know how to measure your, this is practical. I wanted to show practical of this, but maybe by the time I approach some of these boosts, I will show practical of this. If those of you that have large fund, I'll show you how to do this in practical. If you have lower fund, I can use lower fund to show you an example too. So you can just move maybe you have, like you say, $500 in your future wallet. Just use the $500 to trade this coin. Okay, but they will pick 490 something and leave $1 to service maybe the liquidation. Then set your stop loss at a particular price at maybe 5%. That's why if you're using Bybit will help you set target with percentage. You can use percentage to set, but Binance don't allow percentage. You won't see in percentage. You only see what you are expecting profit. It's the same thing. So as you're adjusting your stop loss, it will show you PNL, your profit and losses. Okay, your losses at so price will be $5. Okay, this is what I want to lose on this trade. Then at 10% is what you get. It will go well. You'll be getting, so you put what you can afford to lose and what you afford. If you're doing it, you don't even need to bring all your $50,000 into the portfolio. Leave those ones in your wallet and put. The only time you need enough fund in your wallet is if you don't want to use stop loss. You want to be watching the trade. You want to adjust stop loss to be far because there's gamble. You understand? You can remove stop loss and you'll be recording minus 50%, minus 10% at first. I seen it now, but because the market will go well, it will still go well. But you don't want to even record any huge loss. You use stop loss, okay, to do that. So that's just the question. So I don't know if I'm able to answer your question. So you can have more to $10,000 fine, but just move $500 to trade. You want to trade it there. So nothing is servicing margin because you are working with stop loss. Because you're working with stop loss and take profit. If you are using this method, it's not the one that your stop loss will not be far. You're targeting 10%. So your stop loss will not be at your 10% loss. I see it now. But another thing again, is I do it. What I do is sometimes my stop loss is around minus 20% loss. Okay, the market is volatile. But if you don't want to experience volatility, you see losing to $2, $1, and you're entering again. Before you know it, you've lost what you'd have lost at when it's around minus 20%. So sometimes I say I justify. Okay, but because I know this coin, I'm certain that this coin will go my direction. So I'll take it far from the 10%. I seen it now to maybe like my stop will be at 20%. But because I know this coin will reverse, once it reverse, 10% is always achievable. It's always achievable in a trade. Before the call will start reversing, you must have gotten your 10%, or you record minus 20%, but it will now reverse back to 10% profit. Most of us have been trading now. You don't tell me, even if you do not go your direction, you must have experienced 10% profit first before it will now flip. So that is very, very always take profit there, then close the trade. So that's just the strategy, sir. So somebody say when you use 10x leverage, when it's either profit or loss, will the money be multiplied by your fund or how? Okay. I like that. Now, if you like, use 50x, using 50x at 100%. If you put $10, you're using $10 now. $10 now to trade at 50x. At 100%, your $10 will give you around $12. Don't think it will just give at 100%. 100% is 100%. That is double of that thing. Do you understand? Now, because you're using 50x. Now, you're using 50x leverage. Somebody is using 10x leverage. The only thing is, you that is using 50x leverage now, the person's 100%, okay, the person's, okay, your 100%, yes, your 100% is the person's 10%, the person is 10x. So it will reduce, your multiplier will just increase your percent. You quickly get to that place. I seen it now. That means maybe my target is at $2, you will be at $1.something. So the leverage only multiplies, so it amplifies your loss and your gain. It has nothing to do with it. At 100%, you just get double. 100% is double of whatever you're putting. I get it. At 500%, you get times 5 of it. So 10x is 1,000%, 20x is 2,000%. So if you get 2,000%, that's 20x. That means that's when your money will not be, you will not see huge, you see huge, but at 100% is different. But 100% of somebody that's using 20x is not the same 100% with somebody using 10x. 10x is slow. It's slow, doesn't go, is a bit slow. So your 100% is in 10x is I think around 50%. I seen it now. So somebody using 10x should be 100%, then you will not be recording 200%. That's how it is. So it's just a profit. So how do we know the best entry point and which time frame is best? What strategy can we use to achieve good entry? Wow. Well, this one is another question. Now, what they call entry point now? What is best entry point is buying from either the bottom, that resistance level. Because what they call a buy zone, if you look at the chart, okay, we'll be dropping some of those things. I don't want to really go into TA. Buy. Sometimes I drop some screenshot on the ground where you see buy zone. I say, okay, this is where I want to buy it. That means if I say this one to buy the buy zone, although the market might go below buy zone, but I know I bought buy zone because it might not even reach that buy zone, or it will get to that buy zone and once you leave that buy zone, we will not experience that buy zone again. That means that is the bottom. So when signal comes, look at chart now, they always be up and down. Even no matter how it pumps, it's always retrace. When it traces to where there's bottom, when it has reduced momentum, another person will buy from there. So it's just that sometimes it takes time for you to start looking at chart and all those things. So talking about time frame, it depends. If you want to be a swing trader, you want to trade for long, you'll not be using 1 hour candle now. You want to trade from that to bull run, you'll not use 1 hour time frame. You not even use 1 day. Maybe you'll be using from one week, 2 months, 1 month, 1 month time frame, because you have long time thing. Day traders, because we are scalping, we use 1 hour, we use 1 day. Sometimes we look at 3 days to see, okay, what are these calls we see pump within 3 days. I seen it now. That's time frame. It's up to you. Every analysis have their time frame. I won't tell you this is my best. If I want to scalp, I barely use 1 hour. Sometimes we use 1 hour to don't look at the candle. Okay, I compare 1 hour with 4 hours, then with 1 day. If I know I want to trade daily, but if I want to trade daily, I use up to 1 to 7 and 3 days. 3 days plan. 3 days. Sometimes 1 week is not. I barely use 1 week. If I want to use 1 week, if I don't want to trade for long, I'll look at 1 week. Have volatile. If the coin is too volatile, I look at the weekly chart. But I use between that. If it's daily, between 4, 1 day and 3 days. That's what I use. Okay, and you can use sometimes. It's not like I don't check those 10 minutes or those ones. I barely go there. But I do check it too. Just stick to none that works for you. Okay, so that's it. So best entry point is if you're giving entry point, because we've looked at, okay, there's support here. When it can hit that support level, you understand, you feel like it will not break that support. So maybe over time it will now push back. Or once you hit that support, it will bounce back. So every support sometimes is always an entry point, you know. But once it breaks that support, you quickly close the entry point because the call will be going deeper too. Are you seeing it now? So I want to see resistance ahead. At every resistance, will be like, this is an entry point for us to short. I see it now. But now we're now going to place stop loss above resistance. In case it breaks that resistance, our stop loss will help us reduce the losses. That's what it means. So don't take the stop loss too far from the resistance. If not, you incur more loss if that coin is too volatile. So place it above the resistance. In case it breaks, it'll be okay, let it break good and fine. This one won't go up, and no one lose more than this amount. That's what it means. So I don't know if I'm able to answer your question, Mr. Godwin, sir. Mr. Godwin, did I answer your question? I'm looking at the chat if it's a yes or a no. Okay, thank you very much, sir. So any other question from any other person, sir? Thank you, sir. Any other question? Please feel free to ask questions. So it might not be related to this 25, it could be something else that is bothering you. I want you guys to make money. We want you to make money. See, I tell people something on future. See, most of what we've been doing for the past 3 weeks now, I won't tell you lies. You and I know. That's why you should thank Coach Bimbo. I won't tell you lies. I told him that I don't do these things for free. He knows. I've known him for long. He's a very good partner. If Coach Bimbo is somebody I've been working with. You understand? So now what you're grabbing, not everybody will give you these things for free. You owe him, like, thank you very much. I won't tell you lies. You understand? Because at the point it was like, I told him, I only do this for 1 week. We're like, no, but you have to stay, you have to stay. Because he has plans for you people. He wants you guys to keep earning. He's not himself. He wants you guys to earn. There's money in future. There's money in future. So it's very good. You're here. You should be thankful. Just thank him and appreciate him. He has tried. I don't do this. This is the first class I've actually had in my life where I spent almost 1 month. Like I would say, except maybe private class and all that. So he has tried. Bimbo, I would say a very big shout out to you. Honestly, you've done well. You've done well. I really appreciate you've done well. Honestly, you've done well. So any other question from anyone? Any question?
Thank you very much, brother. I sincerely appreciate you.
You're welcome, sir.
Anybody else with any question?